In this tutorial, what we're going to be covering is how to embed a PowerPoint into your website. Before we do though, I was reviewing our code, and in hindsight we shouldn't have made a tag rule for iframe. The reason for that is the way you embed YouTube videos, documents, PowerPoints, and any other really multimedia thing on your website requires the use of an iframe. And since we set the rules to 100% width and 350 pixels in height, all of them will try to respond to that. So what we need to do is update our iframe style, and we're going to change it to a class. We're just going to call it banner. So in the CSS designer, just make sure you're on your style.css file, and the iframe, we're going to just rename it. So if we just double click on it, we're just going to call it dot banner. And now what you'll notice is our iframe has become that tiny little square again. We're going to click it, and we're going to apply that class of banner now. So we're essentially creating the same effect, but now we're going to ensure that our future iframes for embedding content is not negatively affected by a tag rule of iframe. Now that we have that cleared up, I am going to be working on the template file. I'm just going to save it as a PowerPoint example. So this was the one we did with the 6 skill sets. I'm going to file, save as. Just going to call it PowerPoint for now, just to give you an idea of how it works. Now that I have that, I'm going to save the changes of style. Sure. I'm going to close the index and template file, just so I know I'm working with now the newly file I just created. So I don't require any of these anymore. I'm just going to show you how to do the PowerPoint. So after we've removed that content right there, we'll just insert a table that's 1 by 1 at say 900 pixels, 0 padding, thickness, and spacing. And as we always do, we align center. That's just going to be the placeholder for now of the PowerPoint. So importantly is how to do this process. So what we need to do is just go to Google and sign into your Gmail account. Afterwards, what you're going to need to do is upload PowerPoint into your Google Drive. So to do that, just again, click those dots, click Drive, and I'm going to, for example, upload the lecture, drop class 4 into here, and you can see right now it's uploading. Afterwards, I click it. I want to open it with Google Slides. After that happens, we just need to wait for your Google Slide document to load up. Now that it's here, it's just starting to get it all ready. Go ahead and press File, Publish to Web. We want to use Embed. These options right here are for size. I like to just do every minute. You can also start it whenever it loads or restart it after it's played over. It's going to prompt you, do you want to publish it? Press OK. It's automatically selecting this, so just press Ctrl C to copy. And inside of this table we just created, right click, Insert HTML. Just remove those brackets because it already comes with it automatically. Press Ctrl V, press Enter, and what you'll see now is an end product of the PowerPoint now embedded into our website. So it's pretty simple to do that. Our next tutorial will cover how to do YouTube videos, Google Maps, as well as any additional content you may be interested in doing. So that's it for this tutorial, and we'll cover more in the next.